tryna get paid, niggas tryna take my money, no way. I'm a real nigga, I'ma fuck a bitch real quick in my slippers. Bitches on my dick, they gon' dance on my lap. And if you talking shit, you gon' get a bitch slapped. Yeah, I like a mean bitch, not in the scene, bitch.
In the seas cooking with the Rick.
What is up, boys? Is your boy Lil Freddy here, back at it again with another video. And yes, the fit is correct. Can I get a fit check real quick? Got the khakis, got my shirt on, got the white tee. You already know I'm Shaggy, boy. You've seen skinny Shaggy, you've seen buff Shaggy, you've seen woman Shaggy, but have you seen fat Shaggy? Really said to myself, because Shaggy doesn't wear glasses, but Velma does. If Velma and Shaggy are a thing, and if they had a kid and grew up, that's what I would look like. So I'm kind of just like my dad's Shaggy and my mom's Velma type deal. I'm looking good, and plus I don't have a very fast metabolism, and that's why I'm fat, and that's why I eat like Shaggy. Let me set the scene, okay? You're watching Ben 10, Total Drama Island, or a regular show, and then this pops up.
Shaggy and Scooby. Scooby-Doo, where are you? These two have been best buds ever since the day they met. But the question remains...
Have you been eating dog food?
Well, that. But the big question is, how did Shaggy and Scooby meet?
This goes deeper than we thought.
Get ready for the movie with all the thrills, all the chills, and all the answers. Scooby-Doo, the mystery begins. Don't miss the world premiere movie, premiering in September. Only on Cartoon Network. The greatest mystery is how it all began.
As a kid, I was shitting my pants, because, you know, Scooby-Doo was my favorite cartoon at the time. And I already seen the original live action, the 2002-2006 remake. Yeah, those were the best. People still make memes out of them today. But this movie didn't get any, I don't know, any recognition or anything at all. I saw the cartoons, and now there's a new live action movie coming on Cartoon Network. And Cartoon Network, if you don't know, was my shit. I love Cartoon Network. Regular show, Gumball, Chowder, Ben 10, you gotta love it. Give me some Ben 10. And then also Hole in the Wall. Do you remember that show? That show was lit. And plus they got the fucking Diary of the Wimpy Kid, all of them on Cartoon Network, so you gotta watch them on Cartoon Network because they had a thing with them. And then Scooby-Doo, you already know, all that shit. So Cartoon Network was the shit next to Disney and Nickelodeon. But I think Cartoon Network was, here's Disney, Cartoon Network was a notch higher. I liked the movie when I was a little kid. I watched a couple of clips now, doing research about this, doing research for the video, because, in the back of my mind, I was yeah, this was a really good Scooby-Doo movie. And then I looked at the CGI dog that plays Scooby, and I was wow, they did not really do good since 2002. The eyes were bulgy, very non-lifelike. I mean, it was 2009 and it was on Cartoon Network, so the budget wasn't really that high, but it just looked like a cursed image of what Scooby-Doo was supposed to look like in real life. Like those pictures of like Patrick or SpongeBob. Like it was like one of those type of things. Like I know it's trying to be a cartoon in real life, but it just missed the mark by a lot. The acting in this film is good, okay. The guy that plays Shaggy, I think he kind of overdoes it. Like, when he first meets Scooby-Doo, he's like, who are you, dude? Let me look at your tag real quick. Scooby-Doo. I'm gonna call you Scooby. Can I call you Scooby?
What's the matter, boys? Something out there got you spooked?
Roast.
A roast? Like, what's so scary about a delicious roast?
Not roast. Roast.
It's okay, boy. You're safe here with me. My name's Norville, but most people call me Shaggy. Let's see what your name is. Scooby-Doo. Like, I wonder if people call you Scooby. Kinda has a nice ring to it, don't you think? Well, then it's nice to meet you, Scooby-Doo.
Nice to meet you, Maggie.
Back in the day, like 2009 to like 2012, 2013, they're like into that skater gimmick. Same with like Disney with Disney XD, and then they did it with like Teen Nick, or it was like a teenage Nickelodeon type thing. I forgot what they called it. I think it was like Nicktoons or something like that. But they're doing like the skater vibe, so everybody was on their skater shit. And just so happened they had to make Scooby-Doo a part of that category and make Scooby-Doo, not Scooby-Doo, but Shaggy a stoner like he always was, but a red stoner. Oh, and the guy that plays Fred, he doesn't have blonde hair. He has brown hair. And like, I think they made a spin-off sequel off of this movie, and he like had a blonde wig in the second one, like they teased it, but he's always had like brown hair in this live action movie, which I thought was weird. And the same actor who plays Fred is the same actor that played in like the Babysitter movies, and whenever he's on screen I always think of Fred. So when he's after that like little kid and he's trying to kill him, I'm like, Fred, why are you doing that?
Oh, let's go, Cole!
And the dude never ages. Like, this is him when he was in the movie, and this is him now. There's no difference between, and it's been 12 years. What the and Daphne, way better. Not way better than the original, but when they did another spin-off of Velma and Daphne, in like a spin-off, like Scooby wasn't even in the other spin-off, but the other two actors that were in the like newer spin-off, they were horrible, but these girls kind of knocked it out of the park, to be honest. I mean, it had the nerd girl, which was Velma. She played pretty good. Daphne as like the theater chick, you know, that one theater chick that like goes way too hard that doesn't need to. Like, she overachieves more than she underachieves, if that makes any sense. Like how they got the mystery machine. So pretty much Daphne is like a rich girl, very high up in Coolsville, because that's the name of the place that they live in. Coolsville is the location. But anyways, they get the van because two ghosts are like haunting the school, and their vice principal, thinks it's them, but it's actually their main principal that like messes up because he's a stamp guy, and he likes to like look at stamps, and he was looking for the last stamp, which was in a time capsule in the school, and he's trying to haunt everybody to get away from the school so he can steal it. Yeah, it's a weird concept, but back to the van thing. They got the van because, like I said, Daphne's dad has a lot of cars, and they pick out this old van, and it had like 13,000 miles on it, which is a lot. But anyways, I like how at the end of the movie, because it's a prequel, and they like paint it up and make it look nice, but during the movie, before the ending, it's like all yellow and it looks beat up. But I like that. I like how they got the mystery machine, because everybody thought it was like Fred's, and then the original live action movie, they thought it was Shaggy's and Scooby's, because that's where they lived. And then now it's Daphne's, and she gave it to Shaggy at the end of the movie, I think. That kind of blends in the original live action to the prequel, so it kind of blends together. I like that. They didn't have to do that, but I like that. They got any better with this movie? Like, have they done good? Well, I think they did good, because they did get a second movie in the process, but I think the acting could have been a little bit better. I think they do it like a little bit way over the top, unlike the original live action movie. They do go a little over the top, but they make it organic. They make it like a cartoon. They do it like they're actually voice acting. Like the guy who plays Shaggy in the movie, again, Matthew Lillard. I don't know why I forgot about that, but Matthew Lillard, he was in, if you don't know, Scream, the original Scream, but he is one of my favorite Shaggys. Like, he's my one pick for Shaggy. Like, he gave it all for that movie, and it was just like a child's movie. But like, if you think of Shaggy, you think of Matthew, because like the voice, like, oh gee, I can't do a Shaggy voice, because the only close thing I can do is Zoink Scoob. Terrible. I think the acting was a little bit too over the top, but I forgot who the guy's name is for the other live action movie, but yeah, he goes a little bit too over the top with the Shaggy thing. I think it's like very raspy. I don't think the Shaggy voice should be too raspy. I think there's like a little bit like in between, and I think he just went a little bit over the bar, but it's okay. It's still kind of watchable. But whenever he talks, I just kind of have that face like, you kind of overdid it on that line, like, to be honest. Oh, and like the two ghosts that haunt the school used to scare me, because back in like 2009, I forgot how old I was. I'll put it right here, but I was just, whenever they came on screen, I was like covering my face because their faces were so scary. I'll put a picture right here of what they looked like, and it's just, ugh, I get the heebie-jeebies. I don't know, it was because of the makeup and the latex on their face, and it just looked weird, and I was like scared of old people at the time. I don't know why. It's just the wrinkles that scared me, I guess. But it's like they're wrinkly and they're old, and I mean, they did the job right to scare kids. They did it right, so applaud them on that, Cartoon Network. I like it. Or Warner Bros, because Cartoon Network and Warner Bros work together, but Cartoon Network and Warner Bros, you did a good job. Oh, and don't even let me forget about the banger song, the mid 2009s My Chemical Romance era, the emo kid era. You know they had to put a rad song in there.
You and I will never get to sleep. We're up all day. We're overworked and underpaid. You and I, we're always stuck on repeat day by day, watching time drift away.
You and I run back all day. The world another play. Dude, that fucking hit, bro. If you like My Chemical Romance and like Panic at the Disco, like early, and Fall Out Boy, that was the song, and that was the banger. You know they had to put a rad skater dude song in there. Oh, Blink 182, almost forgot about them. Beautiful. Are you? And I'm so sorry. I cannot leave. I cannot breathe tonight. I need somebody and always. Judging all the spiders. Go on home and stop this pain tonight. Stop this pain. Don't Sorry, I just got a flashback. I'm sorry. But anyways, the music in there, I don't know, it just struck a key with me of like mid 2000s Diary of a Wimpy Kid era. I don't know why that song reminds me of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid, because they never had like, I don't know, just loaded diaper type music, loaded diaper type beat. The movie just doesn't get any, I don't know, rep, because it wasn't one of the better Scooby-Doo movies. But I would put it in there as like nostalgia and memory, because back in the day, Cartoon Network was my shit and Scooby-Doo was my shit, and they just combined greatness for me as a kid. And then just the banger music. I think it was one of my favorites Scooby-Doo movies, but the original live action movie right at the top for me. Both two movies. This first movie is okay. The second one is, I don't know, it just lacked everything that the first movie did. Not just the actors, but just the plot. It was really boring, and I didn't like it. But the second live action movie was pretty good. Nobody talks about it, so I just wanted to talk about it. But anyways, hope you guys like this video. It's nothing really like a story time. It might be a story time, but it's more of, I'm just gonna say story time. And I hope you guys liked it. Please put a like on it. Always comment what you guys want to see. If you guys want to see more fuck shit videos, story times like this, making a legend video with Babatunde, Babatunde, and that's it for this video. So I've been Lil Fatty, and I am out.
I'll be ready for the war. Tell me where to go. I'ma destroy. Wanna be a fire.
Get low, pussy.
Get low or you might die. I be looking for the killer, drug dealer trying to take my life. I don't wanna go outside.